Internet, how's it going? Alright, wait, I'm gonna be quick about this, because I'm no longer, like, auto-sending stuff when I go live, like, auto-tweeting or whatever, so I'm posting this stuff manually. But I should get in the habit of doing that quickly, right? I should be not slow about that, right? That'd be probably preferable. So let me do as much real quick. And the stream just started, so people will filter in presumably gradually as as time goes. I'm just gonna, as I've gotten in the habit of doing, I'm gonna hit the send button or the submit button on like a million different things right now, and it'll only take a second. It's not literally a million. It's just let's see. I'm like halfway done, so not much longer. Let's see how many more I have to go. I have like 6 more buttons to click. 5 more. I'm sure you're all so thoroughly interested in how many submit buttons I'm clicking. Some of them ask me if I'm a robot, and I'm just making sure that they know I'm not a robot. I mean, not that I'm self-conscious about it. Like, it's not like I'm insecure about my humanity, but um, for some people, it's a very important subject. So, oh, and the one yesterday. No, what? There's one yesterday that failed to send because it says message cannot contain special characters and can be no more than 500 characters. I made it less than 500 characters this time, so unless it considers like a colon, a question mark, or a slash a special character, I have no clue what it's complaining about. I should probably just give up on that one. All right, but the other ones worked out okay, so I can now wrap that up, and we can switch over to screen cam, right? And we can get started on stuff and like do fun things and make the project work just great. I'm sure it's going to. It's totally going to. It's going to work out so great today. Um, yeah, yeah. If for like some strange reason that doesn't happen, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but if for some strange reason it doesn't happen, I guess it might be because we didn't test our code changes yesterday. Like what did we do? No, we just didn't test our code changes. Because in my defense, there was like just in defense, there was another bug that like made it hard to test, and so that was why. That was all. That was just the reason why we didn't fully test it. Oops, you guys don't care about my inbox. So so we'll see how it goes. I'm not running the stable version of SideQuest right now. This is like the real version of SideQuest. So we're in the river, and oh, you know what I should have done, or you know what I should do promptly is I should start putting in like some debug tools for figuring out what is wrong with the away mode. So there's this away mode which I'll try activating it now. Yeah, like when I tried to activate it, or like I activated it. All right, well, so it did queue up an event promptly. It's probably the dragon, or the map. Yeah, torn map. All right, that was supposed to happen. So the reason I wanted to test this is yesterday we made it so that events have specific environments, and those environments actually drive the graphics now in the game. So the reason I'm testing using the map is because the map leads you on like a path through like multiple different environments. So it's like it's the best test case for this new feature. Specifically, I'm testing it in away mode because after like setting up most of this feature yesterday, it occurred to me that actually I'm gonna leave the graphics on screen so I can see them too. When they're off, I know you guys are all seeing double now, but I'm oh yeah, since the thing just started, I'll just perform the quest myself. So let's head in that direction. I'll have my bot ready just in case we need reinforcements. But Yeah, the so hypothetically what happens at the end of this event is that we start to transition into the forest. It could take upwards of 16 minutes to transition into the forest. So if we're not into the forest sufficiently by the time the next event starts, we should teleport there. Oh, wait. Actually, no, that's not true. We stay at the river. We stay at the river for the next event. It's actually this. It's actually the event after that. All right. Well, so since it's not going to work or not work in too like too near the future, I'll start looking at like we'll find out eventually whether it works. But for now, I'll start fixing up what there are. Yeah. What else is there that I was going to do? Oh yeah, right. So the bug about. And again, I'm not 100% that this is even a bug. It just feel like I changed something like what was it 2 weeks ago? I changed the timing of the game, and it feels wrong now. It feels like it's doing weird things sometimes. I might just have like a very poor sense of the passage of time, and maybe everything is actually correct. But I guess just to check, I want to start instrumenting some extra like data fed back so that I can tell like is it doing what it's supposed to do, or is it doing something else, something creatively different. So let's look at what yeah, so away event time. Adventure, you set out for unknown horizons. All right, so the next event that should come up, I think, is the river. It'll because right. So that's I remember that. Yeah, this the next event still take place in the river environment because the next event is literally the river itself. The next event is crossing the river. So that should happen shortly because we're in away mode. It should happen on relatively fast timing. So we'll see. Hey, Walkie Talkie, how's it going? Well, yeah, you came to the right place because we're learning Python too. I mean, we're pretty good at it at this point, but all work is a learning process if you're doing it right. So, all right. So away event time, we're setting it as time.time plus 10 in this case. This is not a relevant case though. So where are the other cases that we use away event time? Yeah. So time.time plus 10. Time.time plus 10. Ten is 10 seconds. Away event time should be initializing to time.time plus 10 seconds. And yet sometimes it's taking like minutes. So that's pretty assuredly a bug. I think at this point we can say that that's a bug. Why though? Is there something else that's affecting it that's causing it to be an incorrect value? Or are we processing it incorrectly? Where is this? Where are we here? This is for initializing an event. If window. Wait, what is window? Oh no, this is for initializing away mode. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what are we doing here? Yeah, no, I mean, this is one thing that we changed. So, all right, let's hop, I guess. Let us hop across rocks. For no particular reason. All right. Sorry, we're at the river. We're gonna hop across rocks, and that will take us to the mountains. No, it'll take us to the forest. So if this works, after this event, we should start to transition to the forest. And because we're in away mode, almost certainly won't actually make it to the forest before the next event. Will most certainly not make it to the forest before the next event. Um, yeah, we won't even make it halfway there. So, all right, we're crafting instead. Walkie Talkie just said that we're crafting instead. So let's craft. Okay, we're crafting. We're crafting. Okay. Uh, so, teamwork. Yeah, so what we should see, we might see like the beginnings of the forest sprouting up from the edge of the screen. We probably won't even get to that point. Um, well, no, yeah, no, it's entirely possible that we'll see some forest in the background. But then, if this goes correctly, at the start of the next event, we should just teleport to the forest because right now the teleports are literally just to disappear from where we are and appear in where we are. Like, there's nothing, there's no visual effect to like make it in any way nice. But we might add one of those as something to do in the near future, and I'll just be happy for now. I'll just be happy if it teleports correctly. So we'll find out in just a moment or two. Um, yeah, here's one thing that here's something relatively new that could hypothetically affect uh, the away event time, but I, I I'd be really surprised if it does, because this seemed like fairly straightforward logic when I set it up. So if there is epilogue text, if epilogue text is not blank, epilogue text should be blank. Epilogue text should be initializing to blank, and it should only get set following an event wherein the outcome had an epilogue. Why is it telling me there's something here? Oh, is it like... Why is it telling me there's something... Oh, is it trying to tell me about this? The, the scroll bar doesn't quite line up with the little dashes on the... that's trying to tell you about, so... Alright, yeah. Oh! No, this is fine. I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, hypothetically, this is like logic. This is changing the logic of not necessarily the away time, but whether the away, or whether the event should initialize based on the away time. Again, it's very straightforward. All we're doing is checking whether the epilogue text is blank. So, I guess I'd just be really surprised if that was the culprit, or if that was to blame. Yeah, this is literally the only time that we set epilogue text to be anything other than just the blank string. And it's only once, and this only gets processed at the end of the event. So I can't imagine how this would occur at the start of the script, or like, yeah, because like sometimes the weirdness with the away mode timing happens like as soon as the script starts. So how's that happening? How's that getting in there? All right, we did it, team. We made it. We made it across the river. What's the next challenge? The next challenge is a pack of wolves. So, oh, spoilers, but be on guard. Watch yourselves. All right, so epilogue text. Yeah, no, so it was away event time is what we were looking at, and I mean, it might be that there's nothing obvious here, and I just need to get more data on this topic. It's also not like urgent. It's not like literally breaking the game. It's just making the game a little less convenient to test. It'd be nice to have it straightened out because there's a lot of testing to do with this with these systems that we're putting in. And it's always nice to know that what you've put in so far works before you try and continue onwards, because the longer you wait to hope that things work, the hairier it can get to debug down the line. So is there any gap here? Like, is there any reason we might be... So if epilogue text not equal blank, that's pretty ironclad, right? In order for this to evaluate at all, epilogue text would have to not equal the empty string. But it's like always equal to the empty string. um, hmm. So I'll assume that's not the culprit, because I can't think of any reason how that could be the culprit. Uh, Kick GM, nudge GM, like I really can't imagine those things evaluating. Because those don't only happen at very deliberate points, like unless they're getting queued up somehow. Like I guess that's a maybe. Like, are we accidentally like trying to kick or nudge the GM when a GM doesn't exist and we haven't initiated that command? That's, I'll put that in the perhaps column. I really can't imagine this one getting evaluated, because this is for GM commands. Away event time, and then this is where it evaluates itself. I did change this, so I mean, even if it wasn't just the epilogue text equals blank string part, maybe there's another part of this that I botched. Not event on, and away mode, and away event time, less than frame time, and epilogue text. I'm pretty sure the change that I made here was literally just to add this term in here. Did I like mess up the parentheses or something? Not CurEv live, and not GM active, and one of those. This or that. I don't know. That one's weird to me. Hey, speaking of events. Wolves? Is it wolves? Alright, we can do this, you guys. We will survive this. We'll make it through this together. So, I'm going to avoid eye contact, move slowly to the other. Oh, in the other direct. Oops, that's supposed to say in the other direction. I can fix that real quick. And then yell. And then do all of those things. Look at me go. Alright, wait, hold on. The other direct. So that's typo. Good job, Cheeseman Panda. Alright, I will, so BinRebot will, avoid and, move. Alright, we got this, you guys. We got this on lock. Alright, so journey, events, dragon, or Binry, Dragon Hall, spoilers, Wolfpack, edit with notepad, I will unyell. There we go. If you, in a multi-event, if you, alright, that's fixed. In a multi-event, if you choose the same command twice, SideQuest, the game right here, SideQuest is the game that we're working on right now, and this is also the game we're playing right now, so yeah, you could say that, Cheeseman Panda. Alright, so yeah, I just edited the text file, so that's prepared. In a multi-event, if you input the same command twice, it's like a toggle. You can toggle it on and then toggle it off. In most events, if you input a command, it just overwrites the previous command. So if you say the same thing twice, it actually doesn't do anything, or it doesn't change anything the second time. You just keep the same command. Multi-events are the only events that you can participate and then unparticipate. You can actually you can input a response and then retract literally all of your responses such that you are actually not participating in the event. They hold that unique distinction. There's no reason that you would want to do that. There's zero reason you would ever want to do that. All right. What So what shall we? Oh yeah. So I mean, I'm still trying to figure out why the timing of away mode is so weird. But nothing obvious is jumping out. So I should probably just collect more information at this point because I mean this stuff wouldn't evaluate or this stuff here doesn't explain why. Wait, no, yeah, this couldn't. Event cooldown times away time scale. Frame time. Yeah, no, this. I don't see how this could be relevant. All right, so what sort of information do I want here? I mean, I guess the obvious one is just I'm just gonna just for some very we did it. Yes, we did it. Oh, I haven't been paying attention. Did we teleport to the forest at the start of that event? Oh, we're in the forest, so that's probably a good sign. I was not paying attention to that, despite the fact that I was so intent on making the. Oh, hey, congratulations to Walkie-talkie leveled up. I was I was so intent on surviving the wolves that it just did not even occur to me to pay attention to that. So I mean everything looks good now. I don't know what happened earlier. It's possible that earlier things got weird, but it's at least working out so far. So oh hey, congratulations also to One Single Dream. You did it, you guys. So yeah, okay, so let's so okay, so the I won't spoil the next event, but let's just say it takes place in the mountains. And so again, if when that event starts, we probably like there's a chance that we'll see the mountains coming in from the edge of the screen, but we'll quite assuredly just teleport to the mountains once once uh once it's time to go there. Um, hmm. It'd be really cool if for the jump cuts. I don't know. I still don't. Oh, all right. Oh, well that's huh. The screen kind of froze a little bit before we teleported to the mountains, but it's working. Like I guess that's like good. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I should have expected at this point. Like, it's not pretty, but it works. Um, one of my next tasks, or one of my upcoming tasks, do I have it even? I think I know I have it in the backlog. I don't remember where I put it in the backlog. Is to work on jump cuts, and I should probably put it a bit higher because I don't know. I mean, it's only in away mode, and it's only. So I guess basically what I should be doing there is, well, actually, there are a few things I could do to make that better. For one thing, I could just like the reason it froze for a minute is or for like not a minute, but like for a moment is because uh it froze because it actually had to load in all of this image data. So one thing I could do is just like I could just keep the environments in memory. Like there's no reason I have to like unload and reload them every time we load in a new environment. I had been doing it just because like I could get away with it, but um, that might be like that's a much quicker fix than like than so like maybe I'll do that before I implement the jump cuts. I do want a better visual effect for those transitions, but I can it's going to take me a little while to figure out what that better visual effect is. So the the quick jump would be a good way to start, or like the having the data preloaded so it transitions smoothly. That's a lot better than nothing. Um, so I'm psyched. Like no crashes, and it seems to be actually doing what it's supposed to do. I'm going to take I'm going to take it out of away mode now because the other thing I have to test is the standard case, the case where the transitions actually happen naturally. So I'm deactivating away mode, and so again I won't spoil it, but actually I guess it depends on the outcome. Here I'll help us out. So I'll help make sure the outcome is as good as it can be. Yeah, we did it. Hey, congratulations on leveling up. One Single Dream and Cheeseman Panda. You guys are real adventurers now. Not to imply you weren't before, but Um, okay, so the next event should take place in a cave, and if all goes according to plan, by the time we get there, we should. Hey, I leveled up! Yay! Hooray me! um, the Cheeseman Panda. thank, thank you very much for your generosity. Oh man, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Cheeseman Panda donates $3 and says, here are some dollars I can chew on. I can chew on. Yay, dollars, my favorite. No, but thank you very much. That's very generous of you, and I I very much appreciate that. So, thank you. Um, uh, is this Cheeseman Panda here? Because one of the fun things about one of the fun things about the karma system in the game is that I made it so that people who are nice to me, like if you'll notice some of the characters in the game have wings and glows and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure you earned your wings with that one. Thank you very much. Um, oh yeah. So that's gotta be you, right? I feel like that's gotta be you. I might be wrong, but okay. Yeah, there it is. So the the next event takes place in the cave. It's the next event. It's not going to happen immediately. I took it out of away mode, so the events aren't happening like as rapid fire anymore. But because of that, we actually have time to make it to the cave. So uh, it's going to be very gradual, and so one of the weird things about the transitions is that it'll take different amounts of time to yeah, all the data is preserved. All the data gets saved constantly. So if the script crashes or if anything happens, all data gets preserved. And yeah, you can leave, you can come back at any time, and it'll reload and maintain all that consistently. Yeah. So like for example, I'm like level 18 because I play this game a lot, and yeah, and then so you level up, you get new gear, you get stuff like that, like your wings and everything. Those are persistent. It's all saved out. Um, the funny thing about the environment transitions, it could take the fastest the environments the fastest the environments can transition is 8 minutes, and that's because the background moves very slowly and the screen is very wide. It literally takes 8 minutes for see that mountain on screen? It literally takes 8 minutes for that mountain to move across the screen. So the fastest the background can transition is 8 minutes, and that's if it hits it at the exact right time. The the slowest a background can transition is 16 minutes, and that's because the transitions have to get initiated at a very specific point. Because I drew in the art to transition from one background to the other, and in order to line up the art so that there's so that it transitions cleanly, it has to happen at a very certain time. So if that very certain time has just passed, then we have to wait the 8 minutes for that point to come back. Then we can wait the full 8 minutes to transition. So it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen immediately. Hopefully it'll happen, though. I'm really hoping it. I mean, I have no reason to think that it won't. Because that other thing went great. That other thing went super great. We transitioned and that all worked. No crashes, nothing like that. So, one more question. Is this game 100% based on Twitch chat? Are you playing the game by typing in chat? Oh yeah. You are mostly correct. The one caveat is that you can actually also play on Twitter. The entire full game is not hosted on Twitter, but yeah, I actually haven't been playing on Twitter that much. There's the secret control panel where I can type in events live, so the game can kind of play as I call it a tabletop MMO because it can play like Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, congratulations on walkie-talkie. You got better at swimming. The game can, yeah, you can play the game like so. The events that have been happening right now are part of the automated system where the game progresses. Like basically, Trusty Bard runs the show. Uh, Using the secret control panel, I can run the game live. Like I can administer it and like tell the story as we go. Make stuff up, whatever. We can have like whatever. Yeah, I kind of trying to model it around the tabletop like Dungeons and Dragons sort of interplay between like the game master and the players, and that actually gets broadcast to Twitter, and so you can actually play that through Twitter as well. But those are the primary modes. The interface on Twitter is much simpler. The interface on Twitter is just Trusty Bard's Twitter account. So like if you go to Twitter, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Go away. Yeah, so you can instead of seeing any of the visuals on Twitter, what you get are like you get the text, and then so then the other thing that Trusty Bard does on Twitter is Trusty Bard like tells you when you level up, because it doesn't show it on stream, or like if you're playing on Twitter, you're probably not watching the stream, so he lets you know when you level up, and also, yeah, that's the gist of it. That's the most of it so far. All right, so actually, yeah, someone linked their account yesterday. I just want to make sure that worked. Oh, not notifications. Hold on, home, or not home. Tweets and replies. Hey, Marty BM, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, success. Your accounts are now linked. All right, cool. Fortuitous Johns. That's the other thing I want to do today. So yeah, actually, once I set up the debug information about the away mode stuff, I'll probably restart the script. Well, I'll wait to see if we make it to the cave. I'm very much anticipating our arrival at the cave. In fact, I'll leave the graphics up so I can see if it works. I don't know. We must have been really close to that 8-minute marker because it's like I'm still not seeing it. It's hard to tell if we're beginning the transition because the transition starts very subtly. So like I'm like, will we make it in time? It's like the slowest speed chase sequence that I've ever seen. But yeah, like I said before, I think this mountain like up here, right? I think this is the one that I pointed to earlier when I said mountains take 8 minutes to move across the screen. So I think it's been like 4 minutes because it's moved like halfway across the screen. All right, I'll stop staring at it. Right, I'll stop staring at it. I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry. Okay, so oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, Marty is talking about the quest writer, or the event, the form to submit events for side quest. Oh, speaking of which, there's someone I need to follow up with. I forget who, but yeah, yesterday it occurred to me. So yeah, so I'm posting a link in chat that links to the form to submit an event for side quest. I'm linking to the form because Marty asked about it, but for new players, I would point out that like not every event is going to work for side quest. So I strongly recommend, like before anyone spends too much time trying to write events for side quest, I strongly recommend playing the game and getting a feel for how the event system works. And if you have any questions about that, I'd be happy to answer because the events. Oh, cool. We have another one too. The event system can be a bit tricky, and core, I think, right? I think I have to follow up with core. Yes, I do. Okay, and then so, all right, I'll do that in a bit, in just a moment. And oh yeah, so the thing that I said I want to do is right. Yeah, so right now when you level up, Trusty Bard just says like, "Congratulations, you gained level," and then he says something nice about like he wishes you well. So fantastic exposition, or like spirited trekking, fortuitous jaunts. which is fine. But I've started writing a list of more detailed messages for him to say, so that he doesn't just sound so redundant and repetitive all the time. So like we have this list of. I started writing it in Google Docs, and I have to transfer it to another format. But also we have more levels that we just added the other day. Oh, and I should make the GIFs. I'm probably not going to make the GIFs yet. Like the GIFs are going to come down the line. All right, so I should represent this in the backlog. So what's wrong with the timing in away mode? Right branching quest. I'm going to put it back in the backlog for now because I'm not actually working on that right now. Make level GIFs and host on website. Yeah, before. So I'm not going to do that yet, but I will. Oh, organize events environment. This is like kind of a. Oh, I guess I kind of did that. I guess that's kind of done actually. Huh. Yeah. What do you know? Oh, cool. Uh, oh, whoa. That is wild. That is amazing. Cheeseman Panda. Should I share that, or is that secret blacksmith stuff? Should I post the link to it in chat, or is that like secretive, secret blacksmithing? Are you a stonemason? Is that what? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, so, so yeah. So the next thing I want to do is so like level up tweets. Um, and which I guess I'll say like wordy level up tweets because we already have level up tweets. We just need them to be a bit wordier. So what's wrong with the timing away mode? Followed by wordy level up tweets. Followed by I want to take the new submitted quest, and maybe by that time we'll have more. So I'll do those in just a moment. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go way overkill with oh gosh, we're still not transitioning to the cave yet. Here's that mountain again. That mountain made it all the way around, so it's been 8 minutes it's been at least 8 minutes since the previous event. Why are we not transitioning? Am I wrong in like how long it takes to transition? Like does it actually take like 20 something minutes? Does it actually take like 24 minutes to transition? I mean, worst case scenario, I can always make the background move faster or something like that, but I feel like we're not gonna make it. I don't mean to sound pessimistic, but I feel like we're not gonna make it. Um, or if we do, we'll just like barely squeak by. All right, well, we'll see. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the start of the cave, and then no, because like if the cave hasn't even started appearing on screen, then it's not going to be fully on screen by the time like we can know for certain that it's not. Maybe this is literally the worst case scenario. Maybe this is literally the scenario wherein it's going to take the full 16 minutes to transition. Um, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to end up jumping there. I mean, this might be part of the transition. Like what we're seeing on the edge of the screen now might be like actually part of the transit. Actually, I think it is, which is good. It's better than nothing, right? I think this is that weird lumpy rock that heralds the transition to the cave. Oh no, it's not even. Oh no, it's not even, is it? All right, I think we're screwed. I don't think it's gonna work, which is just surprising to me. Oh, is it even trying to transition? I'm not even seeing. Now that I think about it, I'm not even seeing the transition phase initiated. Blah blah blah. So maybe that's broken. That would make a lot of sense. Chat. Chat has slow times. Sometimes people are just chilling out. They're just watching. They're not feeling very interactive. Um, and all right, yeah, no, I just I guess, yeah, I didn't notice it previously because previously we were expecting the jump cuts. So it didn't seem weird to me that we hadn't made it very far. Yep, there we go. It's just gonna do another jump cut. Um, yeah, so previously it didn't seem weird to me that or like I didn't even bother to look for, so what, yeah, what I should have been looking for was, uh, uh, sorry, what was that? What am I doing? I just got distracted by debug up here. Oh yeah, yeah. So typically when we're transitioning, we'll see messages like show up in the debug output saying like phase one initiated, phase whatever initiated. So we should have been seeing those phase initiated messages. Um, so the jump cuts apparently do work, and then what doesn't work here is what did I call it? It was like, whoops, no, I'm not supposed to be searching there. I'm supposed to be searching over here. I think I called it env destination. Um, oh yeah, there's one thing. Actually, I should probably put the before I switch gears to this. I'm gonna put in that one thing. I've been biding a lot of time, but uh, I should put in that one thing that I kept saying I should put in. All right, so just whenever I'm gonna go way overkill. I'm gonna say every frame or every time. Yeah, this is like super overkill, but I'm just curious to see how it goes. Actually, no. Is there something that happens less frequently than every frame? I could do it every like every. What happens like? So it's not stream data. And actually stream data. Stream data. How often does stream data happen? I think it happens like once per minute, and that actually could be pretty good. I'm just trying to find something that happens at intervals so we can check on the status of our away mode timing. Okay, yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, I did that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I asked about the blacksmith tweet, and then I didn't actually do anything with it. This is the one that we were talking about. Uh, all right. Oh, sorry. Do I like spicy food, and how many monitors do I have? I do like spicy food, although I sometimes will cry. Like sometimes there's a certain point where I find food to be so spicy that I just can't. One time I ate a habanero and then beat my friend at Towerfall Ascension. We both ate habaneros and then we played Towerfall Ascension to see who would win. Um, uh, and I have three monitors, although I only use two of them. Yeah. Okay. Stream data happens how often? Yeah, whatever. I'll just do it here, I guess. Wait, how often do we do this? Why doesn't it get rescheduled? Why does it not reschedule itself? What schedules stream data? I mean, it works. um, oh no, we do schedule it. Stream data cooldown. All right, yeah. I was like, wait a second. That doesn't seem right. Stream data cooldown. Oh, we check it every 2 seconds. Yikes. Well, that's still really fast. Uh, but I guess it's less fast than twice per second. So whatever, we'll just do it here. So if away mode, and we'll only do it in away mode, so that'll be slightly less annoying. Print frame. Oops. Print frame time. Or actually, wait. What am I doing? Print open parenthesis frame time comma away event time. So we'll just see what these numbers are relative to each other, and we'll be able to check at intervals. Um, all this is really going to tell us is like what those numbers are, but then hopefully using that information we can try and figure out like where it might have gone wrong. Like we can as soon as away event time becomes like a very weird number, we can figure out we can see we can huh. So actually maybe I should do this all the time. Maybe not just in away mode. Whatever. I'll just do it. Yeah, I'll just do it all the time at first. We can keep tabs on it, and then we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So save that. Right, and now let's do what was the other thing? Oh yeah, let's figure out why the environments aren't actually changing. So environment oops, no, Control F, environment destination. So right, so if BG trans is, wait, what? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so the one that's working. Actually, I guess hypothetically none of this could be working. It could be that none of this is working. If BG trans is greater than 0. Oh. Whoa, wait, what the heck is. Oh, whoa, what is written here? If BG trans is greater than 0, not equals the empty string. That's got to be a typo of some sort. What is this trying to say? If BG trans is great. Yeah, right. That's like half of. That's like half. If BG, for one thing, this is supposed to be if BG trans is. Wait, is greater than 0? Why not 0? If we're in the process of if we're in the process of a transition. No, I think this is supposed to be equals 0. Because this is supposed to be if we're not in the process of transitioning. If BG trans equals 0. Yeah. Right. So, so that was a 1-2 punch of a typo and bad logic. So I'm going to stop the script for just a moment, and then I have to leave it down for a moment so that IRC catches its breath. And then when IRC is ready, we can restart the script, and we can just, I guess, see if this stuff is actually going to be working now. I don't have any specific reason to assume that it won't be working, so I'm gonna, instead of making us all do the same quests again, I'm going to use different quests. Oh, you know what? Yeah, there is another quest I can test this with. I'll test it with Mirror Universe. So it's gonna be a slightly weird one, but I hope that's okay. So Mirror Universe and Mirror Universe. And then, we have to set the environment to be the mountains. Because Mirror Universe takes place in the mountains. And I hope you don't mind, I'm going to sabotage the event when it happens. Because I have to sabotage it in order to test whether the transitions are working. I'll test the natural transition first. Well, actually, I guess if I fail to sabotage it, then maybe I'll test the. What are my future plans for this Twitch game? I'm going to. I don't know. I'm gonna keep working on it, and then I'm definitely gonna run it in my channel, and then at some point I might. I'm thinking I might want to make it like I might want to generalize it so that other people can play it as well. I mean, anyone can play it right now, but I might make it. I might I'd have to change a lot in order to get other people able to host it. So yeah, I think I might want to. Do that at some point. Just not now. It's not ready for that yet. I need to get it better. First, I guess I don't need to, but I want to. Plus, like the stuff that where I want to go with it involves like a lot of web stuff, which I don't necessarily understand. So I'm actually reaching out to some contacts about figuring out how the web stuff will work. We'll see how that goes. So yeah. All right. I'm just giving IRC another couple minutes or another moment or two to catch its breath. Is there anything else I should touch up before we do that? I guess I might as well check and see if I left any other typos in with the environment destination business. I don't imagine that I would have, but who knows? I'm apparently good at apparently good at. Hey, I recognize what's on that screen. Nice tower. Uh, excuse me. Uh, all right. I guess environment destination, not GM stay and environment destination not equal. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to add real quick. I want to validate that the event that the events are valid. That the so yeah okay. So up where we're loading the event data, do we load in? Oh yeah, I mean that was well. I'll do that. I'll do it later. The other thing I want to do is change it so that the environments come preloaded and I don't have to reload them every time we jump cut. But I'll do that later. No, the first quick thing that I want to do. Actually, I guess I could do this later too. Because the other thing I want to do is I want to make sure that the environments that we set for our events are in fact valid environments. Because if they're not valid, then that is a bad thing. That is not a thing that we want to be happen full. So where do we do that? It's somewhere in here. Env. Yeah, here. So right now we're just saying this events index detail 1. So we probably haven't loaded our environments, even like the environment list yet, have we? Have we? I mean, I can do this. I guess I can do this when I do the rest of the environment. Oh no, we haven't yet because we don't do it until here. Yeah, we don't actually even get the list until here. BG list, yeah. So I mean, I guess I can just move this up. So I'm just thinking like what do I do if the BG list is not valid? And I guess like what I could do is just force a crash. But I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably just say so BG list so if length type equals 1. Wait, the length of types equals. Oh, right, because we only put it in there if wait. Oh yeah. No, it's not this it's this previous step, the event's name, environment, detail, blah blah. Okay, so right, if detail 1 in what did we call it? BG list. Right. So if this is an environment that exists, then we will do all of this. And if not, then you'll just skip it for now. Well, actually, no. If not, then we'll print invalid environment for quests. Actually, we're already printing the name of the quest, right? Yeah, we're already printing the name. So we'll just say invalid environment. So if we see that, it'll mean like the very previous quest that's listed off will be. Oh yeah. Yes. Thank you, Cheeseman Panda. This is Python that we're working in presently. So. Yeah. All right, so that's good. Okay, I'll rerun the script now, and then we can see what's working. We can see what's working at this point. All right, so oh yeah, so actually I will test the away mode stuff because oh yeah, so speaking of away mode stuff, We're getting those data already. So now, whoa, how do these numbers compare? All right, so one of them is ticking up. Yeah, that seemed legit. Because like after 5 of these ticks, then the numbers surpassed the other one. So if I click activate away mode, I activated away mode right now, but it hasn't activated the event yet, despite the fact that like, wait, hold on, let me double check. Like these numbers are less than the other numbers, right? The first number is greater than the second number, right? Am I crazy or like 6, 8, 7? Whoa, wait. Yeah, no, they totally are. 7300 is higher than 7270. 7270. And yet it took that long for the event to initiate. When did it finally initiate? It finally initiated at this value here. What? So that's clearly a miss. Something is clearly awry. Something has gone afoul. All right. At least we know, like, what we know a little more about, like, what is and what isn't working. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to sabotage this event. So, sorry. Doop-a-doop. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, how many mods do I have on my stream? I don't know. Right now we have like 1 million. No. No, Trusty Bard, Binrybot, and Binry are all me, so those don't count. And I think the other ones are AFK. So right now we have me. Overall, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, right. So why are those so wrong? Like it seems so arbitrary that like I was expecting this number to be wrong and the comparison operation to be correct, but the numbers were correct and the comparison operation somehow like it took like somehow it looked at these two numbers, like these ones here, and it said, and it didn't say that the one was greater than the other. That is confounding, frankly. So let's look at that. Let's look at that comparison statement, because that would seem to imply that the comparison statement is. Whoops! What did he? All right. Hopefully, I did nothing. I might have accidentally duplicated a line of code, which would not be good. All right. Where's that comparison statement? It was. No, it was further up than this. It was. Oh, it was lower than this. It was. Oh no. Okay, it was after this section. Yeah, here we are. So what does it think is wrong here? Yeah. So in order for this to evaluate, it has to think that curve is not live, which it shouldn't be because it auto evaluates, because that defaults to false and gets set to false. Hopefully at the. Yeah. Oh, cool. All right, so that was the epilogue. You flee to a nearby cave. Oh wait, why did that happen so fast? Did I leave away mode on? No, that happened way too soon. That epilogue wasn't supposed to happen until. All right, so there's another thing to look into. All right, what was that? That would be like. Away mode deactivated during the event, but the early epilogue got read. I don't know what that's about. We'll have to find out. Doop-a-doop. Add. All right. So yeah. So the thing that really creeps me out about the away time thing, away event time is less than frame time. Less than frame time. Less than frame time. It's been less than frame time for a very long time. If so the thing that creeps me out is if this isn't the thing that's changing to make it so that if this isn't the thing that's changing to make it eventually click to true, then what then what's causing it? Like if all right, I'm then just going to print out every term from this statement, and then we can just find out for sure. So there's like those constant tweets are going to be or those not tweets, those constant prints are going to be all of this information. So where did I put it? Oops. So let's look for stream data. Yeah, so we're going to print out a bunch of stuff. We're going to print out, hold on. So not conclude event. Well, yeah, sure, just all of this. Every single one of these things. We're just going to see what it is. And I'll put them in order just for sake of convenience. So frame time, away event time, I'll leave those ones at the front, and then I'll put in cur_ev live, gm active, event time, frame time, event on, away mode, away event, oh I already did those too, epilogue text. I mean, I feel like epilogue text is probably a likely candidate. Not because there's any reason it should be breaking things, but because it was the thing that was added most recently. No, actually, now that I think about it, this timing felt broken even before. This timing felt broken even before we added in the epilogue text. So actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a culprit. Should I add in like compound statements too? Yeah, so I'll add in, so actually, yeah, so frame time, away time, etc., etc. I'll add in, not cur_ev live, which is the same as cur_ev live, but whatever, I don't care. Not gm active. So I can probably take out cur_ev live and gm active, actually. And then these, I basically just want to see what all of these Boolean values are evaluating to, or what all these comparison operations are evaluating to. So we can see which one is failing, which one is succeeding, so on and so forth. And then lastly, conclude event. Oh, that's already on the list. So the ones that are duplicated I'll actually remove. So I can get rid of cur_ev live and get rid of gm active. I can get rid of conclude event. I'll leave the rest of those. Alright, so now we're just going to have a whole bunch of spammy blah 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 whatever going on here. But hopefully that'll help. Because something is very fundamentally wrong with what's happening over here. Alright, so again, that's not finished, but I'll check out the other thing now. The other thing being, oh yeah, what was the epilogue text happening when it was happening? Should have not been. Oh, chat. What was chat? Oh yeah, and it's also, are we transitioning? Because it'd be cool if we are. So we don't seem to be transitioning yet. Is it at least like, are the phases of transitions happening? Oh, I guess it's kind of going to be hard to tell because, actually, yeah, no, it looks like phase 2 initiated. Alright, so it looks like we are transitioning. Alright, so good. This time we might actually make it, you guys. We might actually make it. Oh yeah, look, this is the lumpy rock that I was talking about. Remember last time when I was like trying to be optimistic? I was like, wait, I think that's the lumpy rock. That no, this is the lumpy rock. It's I don't know if this is the exact seam between the images, but I know that this rock doesn't exist in the mountains. You can tell that you're about to reach the cave if you find this rock here because it only shows up um, in that transition art, not anywhere else. Oh yeah. So you're 2 times stronger than the ghost pepper. That sounds amazing. That sounds delicious. Is it called like the scorpion something? I think I might have heard about some like super hot pepper before. I don't know if it was the same one, but there's like one that was supposed to be I feel it was like called like the black scorpion. I don't know, something very ominous and frankly terrifying. um, okay, so the environments are now transitioning. You can't really tell that we're gonna make it to the cave. Actually, no. You know what? We might still not make it to the cave, right? There's still the chance that if I got something wrong with like the timing calculations, that like we might not make it to the cave in time to. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So the epilogue says you flee to a nearby cave. Because the timing of that was messed up, we heard that epilogue way too soon. Um, we should uh, yeah, if I can. Your username made me chuckle, by the way. So yeah, we'll see. I'll leave the script running so that we can see whether we make it to the cave or not. I mean, we are transitioning. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, you can actually start to even see that we are transitioning at this point. So like, in order to like count as like having transitioned in time for the event, we have to make it at least halfway into the cave. We have to be like halfway through the transition, which means like we should at least be in the mouth of the cave. Otherwise, I think if what happens if we don't make it to the mouth of the cave, and we actually it looks entirely likely that we will, because at this point at this point we're very close to the mouth of the cave. But if we hypothetically if we didn't make it to the mouth of the cave, it would cause a jump cut. But because we're not in away mode, there's no. I was trying to get the timing so that we would only need the jump cuts in away mode. So fingers crossed, we might still make it. Uh, I really don't plan on having any microtransactions in this game. I know one thing I can say certainly is that this game will never be pay to win. You'll never actually get a gameplay advantage by spending money. Right now you can the game genre is storytelling. Yeah, I've been calling it an adventure game because like it's like I don't know. It's hard to describe it exactly. Like they're like it's a game, right? We tell story around the framework of the game. If there was no story, it would still be a game, right? So I'd be hesitant to call the genre storytelling. Um, I think of it as an adventure game because you're playing a game and you're getting told a story as you go, and also it's very adventure themed. So hey, look at this caveliness. We might make it. We might make it there in time. We might escape from those shadow creatures. Uh, um, all right. So what else? What else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to look up why the epilogue played too soon. I feel like it has to be. I feel like the culprit has to be in when we're initiating. Or no, we're not initiating it. We're scheduling in. Oh yeah, it'd probably be at the end of it. So like epilogue. Say epilogue. Yeah. So. Oh well, yeah, that would. uh, yeah, that would explain a few things. I'm just not even bothering to check. So if say epilogue away, right? No, these are two different cases because I for some reason I thought like I could mush these two cases together, and I don't know what led me to think that because I definitely can't. I guess I thought that like I could mush them together because they're mostly the same thing, and that they both mostly just do this. The difference being, um, this only works if. Oh yeah. So right, actually we don't have to indent that because we can just put it as part of this conditional here, which is if say epilogue away and away mode, right? Because if no, stop. What are you doing? Uh, right, because we just weren't checking that we were in away mode. The say epilogue away of message came through, and we just said it because we hadn't been checking if we were in away mode. All right, good. So that should be fixed now. How long have I been streaming for? Like yeah, since when? So like when did I start streaming? I started streaming back in September. So I've been streaming for like what, like half a year now or something. Uh, Frames per minute demos. They're exactly frame. This game runs at 120 frames per minute, so that's pretty respectable, right? 120 is a big number. No, this game runs at exactly 2 frames per second. I do that intentionally, so yes. I can show you the frame rate that the game actually runs at if you're curious to see. It runs pretty fast, pretty smoothly. Uh, but yeah, no, the animation. I only drew 2 frames of animation, so right. So is this game going to be a side thing running on stream when done, or is the game going to be? No, yeah. This is a. I call the game Side Quest because it's very much like a part of a stream. It's not a stream unto itself. I'm actually very proud of that because I think there's no reason that it needs a stream to itself. Well, so one thing you can do with it if you wanted to, like I said, I want to make it so that someday other people can host SideQuest. And so one thing you could do with the stream if you wanted to, like, there's no reason you'd have to add much else to the stream. Like, if someone wanted to host SideQuest and they just wanted to tell the story through SideQuest, like, they could make the stream just about like them acting as the game master. Like, they could do whatever they wanted in terms of like elaborate like showmanship and like storytelling. They could like cosplay it if they felt like it, right? So you could just play SideQuest in a stream, right? There's no reason you have to do something else in a stream. But yeah, no, one thing that I like the design tenet of SideQuest at the very start was to make a game that it could exist in a stream uh, without without preventing people from doing what they normally do in a stream. Are we in a cave? The event started and we're in a cave, and I hope we didn't jump cut because we shouldn't have. And this looks like transition wall, so I think that means we did successfully. I don't think we jump cut. Or if we did, it probably wasn't as noticeable. No, I think that's literally transition wall, so I think that, right? That's transition wall, right? So it's sliding off that edge as that, and it's coming on the other edge. It's like not that, right? I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll find out. But it was at least close. We were at least very far into the cave at the time the event started. It's kind of hard to tell about transition wall with the cave because the it's like the transition art is very, I don't know. Well, you know what I'll do? I should it'd be nice if I could keep the graphics on screen somehow. I'll need to figure out a way to do that because long art things like this, things like art things that I can't like use the speed cheats for, um, they're difficult to test. But I'll be happy with that. All right, I'll also be happy with the epilogue stuff. I'll move these things into, or no, I can't move that into done yet because that's literally not done. I'll move this thing into done because I'm pretty like I feel like that should fix it. I'm quite confident in the fix. But who knows? We'll have to see it. We'll have to double check. Oh, right. So I was gonna say I'll take out the uh, um, Hey, Jocko. I was gonna say I'll take out the cheat that makes the mirror universe occur. Yeah, no, I'll take that out. I would like to test epilogues, but I guess I'm not really in any hurry to test epilogues. Hey, we got a new follower. Uh, DJ Knopf, welcome. Thank you very much for following. Welcome to the channel. Um, oh, I just noticed I didn't adjust my camera. My head's like cut off. Not that that matters, but whatever. Um, so yeah. What what to next? I guess like yeah. So I maybe after this event. Well, no, I won't. I won't. I was gonna say I can restart the. I might restart the script after this event, depending on the outcome of this event. I probably won't though, because it looks like you guys are actually doing well on this event. Or no, it looks like you're doing well on this event. So actually, maybe I might. Uh, I just because yeah, if it was like yeah. Oh no no no. All right, never mind. I will wait. Sorry. I do. I want to restart the script at some point, but I don't want to interrupt the story. Hey, Limeout, how's it going? Welcome. Uh, um, yeah. So the cheat. The cheat I had implemented where it was like it's like in this section here. So I won't cheat to the mountains anymore, and I won't cheat to a specific quest either. I mean, I might want to put that cheat back in later, but oops. Uh, for now, I'll take it out. So save that, and what's my next game after this one? I've been saying for the longest time that my next game is going to be Ima, this project that I'm working on. It's one of the jam games on my website. But I don't know exactly. I I've been saying that it's this, but I don't know. There's a slight chance that I'll actually do something else instead. Um, oh my gosh, creative. Thank you very much. Thank you. Creative donated $5 and says, keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. It's good to see you too. Uh, yeah. Oh man. Sorry. I still, I still don't know how to react to that, but I, I very much appreciate your support. So, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. I think I said that already, but I mean it. um, okay, when the script is ready to when it is ready to restart, I can restart it and we can get more debug information about the uh, the the thing about away mode, because like at this point we have hard data that I'm not crazy that away mode there's something wrong with away mode. We're still not clear what is wrong with away mode. So with this next bit of information, we should be able to figure that out, and then um, and then yeah, hopefully we can fix that. Again, it's not urgent. It's just one of those things that's been like irking me for like ever. Uh, and so Cheeseman Panda. Thank you. Thank you very much, Cheeseman Cheeseman Panda. Cheeseman Panda donates $6 and says, top donator Master Race Kappa. Which, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for your generosity. Yeah, I think you probably got your big gold Zephyr for that one. I think that puts you at the top of the pack. So, thank you very much, Cheeseman. I really appreciate it. Oh man, yeah. So you're asking about like what games am I gonna make next, which is an interesting question because like a lot of that is very much predicated on if this works, and I don't know. When stuff like this happens, it makes me think like maybe this will work. Maybe I can make tons of games. But I don't know. Sorry, I'm like rambling, but I thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Just keep saying thank you. Um, I should say thank you instead of because I say enough times. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. The next thing that I was thinking of the next thing. Oh, actually, yeah. So speaking of, so I said Ima might not be the next game that I work on, and part of the reason that I'm like Ima's probably the next game that I would want to work on of the games that I've started, but I actually instead I might do a. I've been talking about this a little bit. So in the past on the stream we haven't done it recently, but in the past we'd done signal jams, which were what I was calling collaborative game jams, where we all together, like you guys and me, and we all make a game together. And so if Ima's not my next project, it might be because I want to do I want to do another one, but I'm tempted to do one on like a bigger scale than before. Like for past signal jams, we would take like a few days, and over the course of several days we would make a small game. Oh yeah, if you look on the site, what was it, Tess we made in a stream jam. Tidor we made oh yeah, I called them stream jams back in the day. Signal jam, stream jam, whatever. So these were all games that we made in signal jams. So this was the second signal jam. This was the fourth signal jam. This was the third signal jam. And yeah, so one thing I was thinking for my next project, we might just do a big one. We might like do a big game collaboratively online. I feel like that would be fun. What's up with my browser? It's like not. I don't know what it's doing, but it's not doing much. Yeah. So if that's the case, then the cool thing about signal jams is that everyone gets to participate. Everyone gets yeah. I guess I don't know what that's about. Did Tess just crash? Is that what happened? So I don't know what that was about. Cheeseman Panda. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, if you didn't have the top donator spot before, you probably have it now, right? Oh man. Cheeseman Panda donates $2 and says, "My wallet never runs out of your awesomeness." Well, again, I mean, I probably sound like a broken record, but thank you for your generosity. I'm I'm glad you like it. I stream a lot. I stream what is it? I think I've done like 20 something hours so far this week, and yeah, I'm this is like my first week back on like a regular schedule and stuff too. So yeah, I'm glad you found the channel, and I'm glad you like it because yeah, I'm gonna be streaming a lot. That's the plan from now on. I'll be here all week. what 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 was I gonna do? Oh yes, the next like work type thing that I was thinking of doing was I don't play music on my stream, but I could try and sing it. You don't want to hear that. I don't play music on my stream, unfortunately. But actually, that was one thing I was thinking of. Is I do know a lot of like musicians, so I was thinking of possibly like reaching out to some musicians that I know to see if any of them would want their music played on my stream. Um, the other thing is though, like part of the reason I don't play music on my stream is because you're not supposed to. Because well, all right, I won't go on too big of a tangent, but like people who play music on their stream, like I don't think they're actually properly monetizing their, or I don't think they're properly remunerating their the artists who made that music, which is kind of offensive. Musicians are artists; they make music, and if you like their music, you should be properly compensating them for their music. I think I don't know this for a fact, but I suspect that a lot of streamers who play music on their streams are not properly compensating their musicians, and that's horrible. That's inappropriate. I personally don't have a budget for music for my stream right now. I mean, I guess actually, I don't know. I could figure that out. Like if people, if it's important for people to hear music, I could talk to musicians and like and try and work something out. Yeah, like I said, I know some, so who knows? We might be able to get that going. And then the other thing is part of the reason I don't play music on my stream is because I also like when I'm watching streams a lot of the time. I have music that I want to listen to, and I actually like it when streams don't themselves play music because then I can listen to my own music and it doesn't like clash or anything. Uh, Savant Outcasts. Okay, I will check that one out, and then and who knows? Maybe I'll reach out to them and see what they charge for 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 to stream their music. um, yeah, if I did play music, it probably wouldn't be all the time. It would probably be like at select times. Because if it was all the time, I wouldn't like that. Like I as a viewer wouldn't like that. So I as a streamer don't want to do that necessarily. Uh, all right, so yeah, let's so the least interesting part about this process. Sorry, the least interesting part about this process will be that I need to transcribe these items over to. Oh, I was gonna say I have to transcribe them because Google Docs like introduces these weird special characters that like break some things. I know they break some of the stuff that Trusty Bard says in Twitch chat. Like sometimes like if I back when I first tried copy and pasting stuff out of Google Docs into like data files and use them to drive events in the game, it uh, uh, no mediocre by TI. Um, all right, wait, hold on a second. Sorry. Yeah, so the thing I was saying about the sorry, the thing I was saying about yeah the for whatever reason it yeah the events that I transcribed from Google Docs didn't work. They just like the data was missing or like some of the like half it like cut the data off at like a weird place and like I don't know what was happening exactly, but like for that sort of thing, I literally have to like retype those things. So, yeah, okay. I was actually the reason I have my headphones in or my earbuds in is so that I can actually do that Cheeseman Panda. So I'll call it up now. It was hold on, wait, how do I use this thing? It was Savant Outcasts. Hey, look at that. Original mix, I assume. All right, it's happening. It's happening in my ears this very moment. Okay. um, and Mano, they were that was what, written in like the 90s or something like that. Um, yeah, I mean the part of the reason that like music licensing, I used to work at a company that made music-based video games, and music licensing is a really complex topic because like there's so many people that like contribute to making a record. Like they're the people who write the song, they're the people who perform the song, they're people who like mix the audio, and they're the people who like publish the audio or like publish the record, and they're like, there's so many people involved that the idea that like I can say almost certainly, unless music is in the public domain, it's not. There's someone out there who has rights to it. So yeah, just a heads up. Uh, Again, apparently our generation just doesn't care about that stuff, or at least like 90% of our generation just doesn't care about that. But that doesn't make them right. Okay, so the game data level messages. Yeah, all right. So all your adventuring gear fits in a handy backpack, I think is where I left off. So yeah, I'm basically just yeah, I I could try just like copy and pasting, but this list isn't that long, and I might rewrite some of them as we go. So boots is oops, oh yeah, so is this a cave event? So we're still in the cave, which would imply that the event that's happening right now. Yeah, okay, it is still hey, Mr. David. um, okay, yeah. So I was just checking the focus crystals that is supposed to take place in the cave. So, um, I like this. I like this Cheeseman Panda. You have good taste in music. All right, Boots is uh, after miles and miles of trekking, your new treads feel great. So I'm copying over a few from the previous sheet, and then the other thing I'm going to do is write some more because we actually have, not only do we have some that we haven't written, but we also added in new art yesterday, and so the new art will need it too. Uh, yeah, I'll yeah, I mean, there's no harm in asking Savant, so who knows? Maybe they'll say yes. North is that way, according to your new compass. Walking stick. Uh, with ample experience and wisdom. Oh. 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 What just occurred to me is these yeah, these messages could get these messages could get flagged as spam because there's not going to be variation in them. So, I think I think I still have to use those synonyms. The like the happy jaunt, merry trekking, blah blah blah, whatever. So uh, so that's interesting. I'll um I'll I'll have to account for that. So I might have to shorten some of these strings because depending on how long those synonyms can be, I I might have to I might have to uh, just like you don't have very many characters to work with. Sorry, my brain. I'll stop poking at my my tablet while I'm working. I'm now listening to No Mediocre by Ti. And it's just I don't know. The song makes me laugh. Um, Okay. How long are those synonyms, I guess, is the first question. Because um I actually, you know what? Like, so I was thinking, like, if those synonyms are really lengthy, like, it could be really restrictive. It might be really difficult to fit that in. Um, so what I could do is to make up new synonyms, shorter ones. Like have a shorter list, like literally a shorter list of shorter synonyms. So um, um, so yeah, I just the way because I hadn't really been thinking about this previously. The way I'd written them was fairly lengthy. So just guessing, like the yeah. So these synonyms that I have, like I don't know what's the so like delightful is a really long word. Adventures is a really long word. So that's like what like delightful is so it's like I don't know. That's like 20 something characters that I'd have to account for, and I don't want to. So because I already need to account for 16 characters for the username, 17 including the space after the username. So like 17 characters there. Yeah, yeah. Here, let me look at it again. So like oops. All right. So at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's the longest that a Twitch username can be. So there's always that much, and then so like delightful adventures. So yeah, well that does leave me a whole 100 characters. So that's actually maybe that's entirely doable. Oh no, because then the other part is congrats on level uh, uh, number uh, exclamation point. Right. So 77 characters is the new limit there, and I'm pretty sure I've gone over 77 characters. So I should probably just oh hey, look at chat. um, sorry, just catching up on chat real quick. Um, 114 albums in 2014 alone. That is impressive. um, yeah. Okay, so yeah. I think I'll just come up with a different list of words. I'll just yeah. I won't like this is these are the ones that I use for account linking, and I'll just come up with a different list of synonyms. So instead it'll be what is this? That's all. I can probably get rid of this considering. Oh no, I know what this is supposed to. I know what that's about. Oh gosh, painful. I'm like, what is that giant comment? I can probably get rid of it. No, that's like a stub feature that I might want to put in someday. Wait a second. Do I not use lookup Twitter handle? I thought I. Huh. I thought I did this actually. Oh no, maybe I just don't do it as a separate definition. Uh, how did I get rid of this? I just when I was scrolling through stuff, I noticed that there's. Oh wait, sorry, chat. Yeah, uh, there are foxes. Yes, there are foxes in the game. Uh, um, yeah, I was reading. I was reading chat. Did I miss a question or something? Uh, yeah, no, I was saying 114 albums in 1 year. That's a lot. That's a lot of albums in 1 year. um, uh, yeah. Am I doing users lookup somewhere? Somewhere else? Oh, okay. I'm doing it somewhere else. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, really? Huh. I guess I just do it every time. Really? I thought I did something more sophisticated than this. I thought I did it like. Yeah, no, I guess I just decided not to do something more sophisticated than this. I was like, whatever, this is fine. Uh, why, why didn't I? Maybe I just decided that I didn't have to be that stingy with data lookups. Uh, all right, well, I won't worry about it right now because it's it's not broken, so I won't mess with it. Should I though? Should I mess with it? um, excuse me. Um, no, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. I'll worry about that later. Only if it becomes relevant. Okay, so hey, Amuse MI, how's it going? Welcome. Um, I what do I want to what was I even working on? Oh yeah, I was thinking of adding in the new synonym. So what would the message be? I mean, I could use synonyms for congrats, for congratulations. Uh, sure. Thesaurus. I don't know very many, but there have to be some, right? I mean, I guess it wouldn't actually be just synonyms in that case. It would be uh, it'd be like different phrases that you would say. Compliments, felicitations, greetings, hail. I don't know if those are quite what I'd be looking for. Um, and like, how many of those could I really come up with? Probably enough, right? No, I should use a two-parter like I did before, because like to get a sense of variety, a good amount of variety, I use the two different words so that way it just has more combinations, more variations before it gets like duplicative. So delightful adventures now. I mean, I could just. It's not that many characters, right? Like I could just I had in the Google. So the nice thing about this version is that it keeps track of how long they are. So I had I had one that was like 80 characters long. Uh, but that's easy enough to yeah, these should be easy enough to fix. All right, so maybe I will just use the synonyms. All right, yeah, that's fine. And so this one has to be shorter. This one has to be as a seasoned traveler, you invest in thick armor. Easy. Uh, was there any others? So 77 is the limit. This one's exactly at the limit. uh, but the rest of them seem to be okay. Okay. I don't know what happens if you breach the limit. Hopefully it's nothing horrible. Uh, there is a top donator. There is recognition for a top donator. I didn't do. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like, I don't know. I haven't been getting many donations until recently, so maybe it's time to start doing that. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, you can tell who's top donator because the list is that the top donators are the characters who have wings in the game. Um, so there is technically that list already, but if you want like the literal like words printed on screen version, I could do that too. Yeah. So I would probably put it in the upper corner. I'd probably like put it in the where it says if you follow the channel, thank you. I'd probably use that same space and yeah. Uh, yeah. So what was yeah, so I'll just use the same synonyms again. All right. We got it. We figured it out. We're on top of this. We're doing great. Keep up the great work. All right. So with ample experience and wisdom, you found a bigger stick. uh, Boots in red. No one ever made history uh, with a boring pair of pants. Uh, I now it's going to be like, or now I'm just thinking like, do I actually want those synonyms like tacked on here? Like you trade in your old dusty cap for a nice new one. Merry trekking. Like all your adventure gear fits in a handy backpack. Fortuitous jaunts. Like after miles and miles of trekking, your new treads feel great. Joyous hiking. I don't know. I mean, I can change it if I want to. I now have a plan. I at least have a satisfactory plan, and oh no, I'm not gonna write it there, Cheeseman Panda, because that's I don't know why people do that. Like, I mean, I guess I could, but like they have to do that manually. Like, it doesn't actually update itself. Like, you have to update that manually, so it's actually a lie. That those lists are like lies. Fun fact. Uh, so I probably won't do that, but I don't know. Pointed cap. Yeah. So now I have a solution that will work, and I might like it might not be my favorite solution, but I at least have it to go on, so I can move forward for now, and then if I feel like changing it later, I can do that too. So you can find a quite sporty. You find a quite sporty chapeau. Your old gloves nearly wore through. You know what? I'm just gonna copy and paste these. I don't care. I'm just gonna copy and paste them. Oh, whoa. Alright, I should be using like a vertical bar character here instead of these dashes because it just occurred to me I actually used the double dash in text somewhere, like here, so I should not be using it as the divider character. Oh, you know what? I mean, technically I could be putting this in the same data file as, huh. I could actually put this right in the same data file that I got this data from. No, that'd be a little bit awkward. Yeah, whatever, I'll just leave them here. Uh, um, you know what's nice, Cheese Panda, is the wings in the game. They update instantaneously. And by instantaneously, I mean every 2 seconds. So, uh, I don't know. All right. What stuff? Oh yeah. So your old gloves. Yeah. No, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. I don't. And so actually, I guess yeah. Yeah. I just don't care. I just don't care about copy. Like I'll give it a shot. See if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'll worry about other stuff. Oh, sorry, other chat stuff. All right. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing questions or anything, but it seems like I'm not. So, all right. Uh, so is that 10? Yeah, I'm just gonna copy this over. And then, what did I do? Did I do anything? Oh yeah, alright, so now, okay, so this is a lot easier because now all I have to do, oh, whoops, oh, I accidentally duplicated 10. Oh right, yeah, because I hadn't fully written that one. Alright, so now I just, it's a little easier because all I have to do is replace, oops, the numbers with these vertical bars, like so, and that will involve much less fiddling. Actually, I should replace this whole thing. So space, vertical bar, space. I don't think, yeah, yeah. So So when I read this data in with the script, I'm going to be looking for the. I've been listening to like No Mediocre on loop for like the past hour. Um, sorry. One second. Um, hey, new follower. Uh, Cat Streaming. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Um, welcome. Sorry, I'm just like changing my music again really quick. Okay. Wait, sorry. Almost there. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Um, yeah, so the only data that we actually need from this file is the list. Well, so I guess we'll use the number at the front, and then the text that comes at the end here. The rest of the stuff that's written in this file is just for like my own purposes of like keeping track of that stuff. So I mean, I guess hypothetically, I actually don't even have to be doing these find replaces that I'm doing, or this replace. I don't have to be replacing this text. What would I do if I wasn't replacing this text? If I wasn't replacing this text, I could instead. I could be using like a hex editor. I don't really want to get into that right now. I was just thinking like, if I wanted to, I could hypothetically I could be using a. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Right now I'm writing in Python. I write in C# and C++ more than I use Python, but the project that I'm working on right now is Python. So, yeah, I could do hex. I was thinking of like getting a hex editor, just so I could mostly just so I could see like what are these, like sometimes like these weird characters are getting introduced that are causing errors, and I'd be interested to just like see what they are, because like they don't present themselves in an obvious fashion just like looking at the text file, but with a hex editor you could actually like look in there and see what characters is stuff, what characters are actually there. Um, uh, all right, so yeah, and so this is the part where I haven't actually like written the rest of them. So I mean, I guess I might as well just continue writing them in here. Oh yeah, one thing I can do is I can extend this list, because this list has more things to it. So if we go to, I'm gonna climb some stairs. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope that's not distracting. So yeah, equipment, order. Actually, we don't have to do the whole thing. Everything just after the owl is the new stuff. Whoops. I don't know why I had that empty space in there. So yeah, the arm wraps represents level 56 or 46, and then 47, and then 48, and then the farmer hat represents level 49, and then the sickle represents level 50. Oh yeah, and then 51. Yeah, okay. So then the farmer's pack also represents a complete armor set. So once I set up the gifts, I'll want to make sure I make a gift for that level as well. Okay, so yeah, these are the ones I haven't written yet. Black sleeves. Oh yeah, I think I stopped at this one last time because I wasn't particularly inspired by it. Black sleeves isn't the most interesting upgrade that you get. So yeah, this armor set right here, the brigand, is kind of funny because like part of it seems really stealthy, but part of it seems like really clunky. So it's a little bit of a mismatch in that way. At level 11, yeah, at level 11 you get the full pack, is what you get. Yeah, you figured it out, SNJ Kitar. The way you, technically everyone who's in the channel has a character in the game, but you don't, your name tag doesn't show up until you actually say something in chat. So even if you hadn't asked how to get into the cave, you technically were already in the cave. But now that you said it, now that you said something in chat, you've now like, you know, I I've been calling it like stealth mode or like lurker mode. Like before you participate in chat, you're in like lurker mode, so it doesn't show your name tag. But yeah, all right. Uh, so Black Sleeves, yeah, Black Sleeves, the brigand. So the character that I'm writing for right now is let me see if yeah, it's probably in the logo. Uh, so it's this character down here. No, not that one. It's this character down here. So uh, he's a little obscured by snow, but basically basically we'll want uh, we'll just want to say something about like what this character what it means as an adventurer to like become this character, or like I don't know. Yeah, so it's a little hard to tell in this image, but like the boots are like plated with metal, and like the character is fairly well armored. So I guess like I think like I keep wanting to say something about like the stealthiness. So oh well, I guess I kind of did with the black pants. Like you could sneak about stealthily. Uh, so uh, uh, how about you look good in black? I guess I don't know. They don't all have to be like really really like they don't all have to be like full. I don't have to use like the full length every time, right? I want to do something better than that, but I'll just leave it as that for now. Um, uh, so the buckler. Why do you get a buckler? Like why? I guess like what do you use the buckler for if you have it? It's like I guess I can just say you're well defended uh, behind a thick uh, wooden uh, uh, thick wooden shields. Sure. I should just write these. I shouldn't like get too picky about them. And then I can because I can come back and edit them later if I want to, but I want to get them implemented right now because that's like the message that is in the game right now is just very placeholdery. So uh, 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 so who is that masked? This is a level up. So this one has GIF. So I should actually be really brief here. Who's that masked adventurer? Or who's that mysterious adventurer? Exclamation point, question mark, or question mark, exclamation point, I guess. I think I try and stay under 50 characters with, on the levels that I'm actually going to send out a GIF, as long, like a link to a, links take 22 characters, I think, to include, so I make the messages a little bit shorter to make sure that we have room for the URL in the message. Fox, you gave a fox a cookie, and now she likes you. Is that too long? 47 characters. Cloth headdress. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is so after the brigand character is this interesting character. And honestly, I still don't understand what this character is exactly, so I just I don't know what I'm gonna say about this one. You know? Shoot, I guess this is the point where I have to come up with something. Um, uh, and if I was gonna come up with something, what would that something be? um, Um, so, uh, you, why would you get that headdress? What, what's this? Why on earth would an explorer get that headdress?